Welcome back everyone, Mike here. Another beautiful day here in Pennsylvania. The sun's shining, humidity's down, not real hot, really nice day. Now this morning I'm going to saw a little bit of red oak. Now this log that I just put on the mill, probably the nicest one that I've ever sawn, although I've only been sawing lumber for about a month. So I still have a lot to learn, but today we're going to kind of talk about, you know, what I've learned so far, things that maybe I shouldn't do or things that I can do a little bit better, and little tricks that I've already learned so far. But we'll get in that in a minute. First up, we're going to square this log up and we'll go from there. This log measures 17 inches in diameter at the small end and 22 inches in diameter at the big end. And it is 8 feet 4 inches long. So the first thing that I learned is that the tractor, you know, like the RK37 with the grapple or the forks, is your best friend when it comes to turning these big logs. Got a little bit of staining right there. Hopefully, we'll see when we get closer to it. Hopefully there's not a nail in there. We'll see. Looks nice though. So I'm gonna flip this 180 degrees. And the way I do that, I just put a choker on it, set it down low here like this, and I'll grab it with the tractor. So something else I learned, there is a lot to pay attention to when you're sawing with this thing, especially when you're first learning. But so far, I shouldn't even say this, I haven't screwed anything up yet, which is good. I did hit one nail, but you can't really help that. But yeah, you just have to watch that everything's out of the way, that everything's secure, you know, pay attention to the debarker. There's a lot of little things going on there when you're sawing, but it's getting easier and quicker each time I do it.
But I meant to ask you, maybe everyone else knows this, is why is this have a debarker? Why wouldn't it just cut it like you would cut a board? The
debarker, the bark is actually more abrasive, a lot more abrasive than the wood.
Yeah.
And plus, if you get like dirt and rock in the bark, that debarker really helps extend the life of the blade when you're cutting. So what it's doing, it's notching that bark out, and if there's any dirt, debris, rocks, before the cutting part of the blade hits it. That's why that does that. Now once we get all the bark off, I just swing the debarker out of the way, and then you don't need it then.
Yeah, so it's its own separate.
Yep.
Okay.
So something else that I learned, I thought, you probably heard me mention at the beginning of this video, that was the nicest red oak that I had. Actually, it wasn't. There's more knots in this one than some of the other ones, and so I guess you can't judge a book by a cover, I guess. But it's still got a lot of nice lumber out of it there. So how big are those ones on the bottom?
With the new tape measure? 11.5.
11.5 inches. Yeah, notice the new tape measure. Actually, I've had it for a while. Melissa was right the other day. I just couldn't find it.
All right, I want to remind you to go to Facebook, like our page, Outdoors with the Morgans, and on Instagram, Outdoors with the Morgans. You can follow and look at all the pictures that we've posted in the past if you're new. And yeah, so I probably spend
about one post a day?
Yeah, there's usually one picture post or a video each day. And then you can also click on the profile picture, which will feed you the story if there's, you know, deer, wildlife, dogs, kids.
Yeah, and what's nice is, like, she'll probably post something on Facebook today, which will be this video that we probably won't get uploaded to up to YouTube for like a couple days. So you kind of be able to know what's going to be happening in the near future.
It's a little clip of real time at Outdoors with the Morgans. But go ahead and like and follow, and if you're new to go ahead and check out the past ones that have been posted. I appreciate it. I probably spend a little too much time doing that, but we all have struggles.
Look at all that sawdust. Nice. A lot of people ask about what we're going to do with the sawdust. We got a couple ideas, but we are going to have an abundance of it, that's for sure. If you have any ideas, you know, and a good use for this, let us know in the comments.
But look at how there's so much moisture in it.
It's wet.
Packs just almost like mud or a wet sandy beach.
She just told me usually she stands on this side, so we're kind of mixing it up here today. Whew. But so far, we've had the Woodmizer LX 150 for a little over a month. Probably sawed, I don't know, 1,100 or 1,200 board feet of lumber so far with it. Like I said, I haven't broke anything yet. I have a lot to learn. Some of the little tricks that I've already learned, though, is the grapple or set of forks on a tractor makes turning these logs a whole lot easier. Yeah, some people had said, you know, I should have got a fully hydraulic mill, and they are a lot more money. Yes, it would be nice, but I actually enjoy this. I like looking at each log, you know, flipping it, taking my time. I'm not into production sawing at all, and I never will be. We have a million other things going on. The mill is just part of the equation and one of the many things on the property that keep us busy. But what I like about it, well, I like a lot of things about it, but what's really nice is, you know, say you have a day, it poured down rain all day, and you come home from work, it may be too wet to get out in the woods and collect firewood or go do tractor work, but, you know, I can come down here and saw lumber, and I really like that part about it. And plus, I'm going to take this wood right here up, sticker it. There's some real value here. You know, this nice red oak lumber and the cherry that we have here, really good hardwoods. We'll let it air dry for a while. I'm not sure if a kiln is in the future. If it is, it'll be down the road. Maybe a dehumidification kiln or something, or a solar kiln. I don't know, we'll see. But what if we split all the profits from the lumber 50-50? Can we get a kiln?
We'll talk.
We'll talk.
He got this one, and he was explaining why he didn't get the other one, because he knew the line he might cross. Yeah,
there's always a number. There's a number that you can spend where she's like, that was too much, or, you know, I'm getting
Remember Louie on Taxi?
That was a great show, Taxi. Yeah, that was a fantastic show. Well, younger people have no idea what we're talking about.
I know, right? You can watch episodes of Taxi on YouTube.
Yeah, it's a good show. But anyway, so far, so good on the mill. It's a lot of fun. It really is. I enjoy it quite a bit. It just keeps getting better. It really does. So anyway, like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.
All right, so
little bonus footage.
Yeah, behind the scenes. I lean up against these boards, stay out of Mike's way, go in, carry board off, do my job, but I had a jag in it. Something here, I got a splinter in my butt.
Yeah.
So.
She had to go off camera. I see you over there. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, what's the problem over there? But I figured it out, and because I leaned up against it again and got a little jag. I'm like, that's what that is. I have a splinter. So, you know, ear protection, gloves, and now I'm gonna have to have a splinter on my butt protection.